What's going on, guys? My name's Arik and this is Dark Souls 2. And in this video I'm going to do a boss guide on the Rotten. He's found in Black Gulch, and before I start with the moveset, I just want to let you know that there is 2 NPCs you can bring with you. One of them is Lucatiel and the other one is Lone Hunter Smith. To get Lucatiel as a summon, you'll have to drop down on a ledge in Black Gulch and talk to her in a cave. After you do that, her summon sign will appear by the second bonfire. I might have a video showing the exact location for her to be in, so check down in the description for a link if you don't know where she is. I'll also show Lone Hunter Smith's summon sign in the next clip. So, as for the moveset, I'm getting the names of the moves from the Dark Souls 2 Vicdots. I will leave a link down in the description if you want to check that out. So, the first move that the Rotten can use is his light vertical cleaver, which is, I believe he used it not long ago. He used it quite a lot of times actually. It's not that one. He sort of smashes his cleaver down in the ground up to 3 times. Well, he smashes it down in the ground 2 times and then follows it up with a horizontal swing. You can roll through the whole combo, but for some reason I always ended up blocking, so I wouldn't recommend blocking. Just try to roll through all of the attacks. So to roll through it, you just have to roll right before it hits you, and I'm saying that as I get hit by an attack. Perfect timing right there. Let's see. Next up we have the hard vertical Cleaver. I'm sorry. I don't know why I paused. It's the hard vertical cleaver, which he's done quite a lot of times in his video already, but I don't think he's going to do it for quite some time now. It's when he raises his hand up in air and sort of thrusts his cleaver towards you while slamming it in the ground, and while doing that he will move forward after the cleaver hits the ground, and it's got a very large range, so to avoid it I would just recommend rolling to one of the sides. Don't try to roll backwards, otherwise you will probably get hit by it. And before I continue with the moveset, you probably will have mentioned, or I'm sorry, you probably will have noticed by now that I'm trying to hit his hand. I'm doing that because it is possible to chop off his arm, as I did right there actually. Doing that will remove all of his cleaver attacks, and all of his attacks he does with the chopped off arm will deal very little damage to you right now. So if you're struggling with him, I recommend trying to attack the arm as much as you can. So let's see, next up we have the fist smash, and that's when he smashes his fist down in the ground. It is a little bit faster than any of his cleaver attacks, but it's not the most difficult move to dodge. Normally I would recommend, I think it's got a slight diagonal line as well as a downward slam in the ground. So normally I would recommend rolling towards the way that he sort of attacks from, but in this case simply rolling away should be able to, or should avoid it all the time. So right here you can see my very first time fighting the Rotten. It's my first playthrough with both the Lone Hunter Smith and Lucatiel. So let's see, next up we have the his grab attack, his fist grab attack, and he will sort of swing his fist. I believe he does it from left to right, trying to grab you. If he does hit you, or if it connects, he will grab you and sort of do some. He will sort of I don't know what to say. He will well, let's just say this: if you get hit, it will deal massive damage. So I would highly recommend rolling away from it. It's that attack right there. You can just roll with the arm, the direction the arm is going, and if you do that, you should be able to avoid it all the time. And that's the fist smash, by the way. So let's see. Next up we have his oil vomit, which he might have done it right now actually, but seeing how I was by his side, you probably didn't see it that well. He will sort of puke oil towards you, and if it hits you, you will be soaked in oil. And if you are soaked in oil and you walk over some of the lava pits, is that attack right there, by the way. If you get soaked in oil and run over the lava pits, you will combust, and it will deal quite a lot of damage to you. Probably also knock you down, I believe. So I would just recommend rolling backwards when he sees about to puke. So let's see, the next attack is that attack right there, and he can only do it when he's at 50% or health or less, and it is his dark energy explosion, and he sort of he crosses his arms a little bit and prepares to do the dark explosion. It can be avoided by rolling backwards when he sees about to use it, but if you're in the attacking animation when he starts to use it, you might get hit by it. That sucks because it deals quite a lot of damage, but if you see him using it and you have enough time, just roll backwards a couple of times and you should be able to avoid it. And finally, the last attack he can use is his dark energy Cleaver wave, and you haven't seen him use it once in a video, so I can't explain. Well, I can explain how it is, but I can't show you what it is. And it is very similar to his hard vertical cleaver. He will sort of raise his hand with the cleaver up in the air and charge it with dark damage, and then smash it down in the ground, and it will create a sort of beam of dark damage that tracks the player. It's a ranged attack, and he only really uses it when you're quite far away from him, so I guess that's good, I guess. But that's pretty much all I have to say. If there's anything you felt like I left out, anything you want to add, just leave a comment. So that's been it, guys. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.